Hello, everybody. I am your host, Tom, and welcome back to another day of CCLP5. Oh, yeah. So, how's it going, everybody? What y'all been up to? That's right, it's Friday, so you know what that means. We left off on level 127, Wastelands of Tabora, and we actually just beat this level, Master Carpenter, last stream. It took me about 2 hours, and y'all knew it was gonna be one of those levels. Y'all just knew. But we completed it, it's out of the way, and we're ready to continue on to Wastelands of Tabora. And actually, just as I speak, I just won a game key from Skyfox. I believe it was Sonic Adventure DX. So I'll have to check that out. I'll have to add that to the backlog. And that's right. Any game you see on the backlog, it means I have the game, pretty much. That, or it's a game that I really want to try on stream. So yeah, it's just making that clear. Actually, I wonder how many Steam games I have. I could probably look that up while we wait for everybody to join on in. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to sign in with Firefox, which I am not going to do. I could also open the Steam app. But yeah, what do you think? Sonic Adventure DX. And you know, I thought of ways I could, you know, I do have the channel point redemption. It's 150,000 channel points. It's expensive. But for that amount of channel points, you get to choose what I play for a stream. And also the other way we were thinking about is we do have the chips. You can do exclamation point leaderboard. We will be resetting the leaderboard come December 14th because that's when we'll be doing our subathon. But basically, when we beat a game, we'll hold a special raffle, and you can use those chips to buy tickets. And the more tickets you have, obviously, the better your chance at winning. And if you win, you pick the game. that I play, and to everyone that doesn't win, you still get your points refunded. So only the winner uses their points. Only the winner. But yeah. Anyway, I should probably stop rambling on. Looks like Steam is taking forever. But yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering how many games I have on Steam. I know some people have like hundreds, but you know, I have like only 15 or 16 now, I think. Which I'm not going to complain, because, you know, all you really need is that one game that you really love. So whether that be Chip's Challenge, whether that be Minecraft, whether that be Jump King. Okay, it's showing here I actually have 19 games. But yeah. Batman Arkham City, CC2 is on the backlog. Final Fantasy X, which we'll be doing during the subathon. Geometry Dash, Getting Over It. We do have NASCAR 15. We do have RCT 1 and 2. We have Super Hexagon. What's this one? Wrath of the Galaxy. Was I gifted this game? Oh, okay. It's showing I have 15 games on Steam. Oh, I might have gotten that from another raffle in another channel. Yeah, I think that's why I have it in my library. Okay. Very cool. Anyway. But yeah, I also have a little shout out clip toy. I'm going to shout out Skyfox. So if you haven't already checked out Skyfox, make sure you check him out. They were actually watching, he was actually watching old commercials. And give it a second for this thing to load.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, was this when he won the million?
I think that's the one. I think that's it, chat.
Was this when he won the million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Here we go, I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in, dude. Here we go! Is Margaret free? Is she free? Is it time?
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
Oh my god! Oh my god! There's no fucking way! Oh my god, she's free! Oh!
I called it.
That's scary!
It is when he won the million.
I got an
he wants to
achievement
be a
for that
millionaire.
too. Dude, it happened! It actually happened!
And of course, we cannot forget about Rudy Yeen as well. If we shout out Skyfox, we have to shout out Rudy Yeen as well. So go check out Rudy as well. Wonder what kind of clip comes up this time. But yeah, we're gonna get going right here because it's been 26 minutes.
Are you gonna bring Haney for tonight? You know, we're gonna be on the front page. If there's anything I wanna hide, it's definitely gonna be Haney.
Yeah. All right, let's get going. Wastelands of Tabora. Here we go. So, you may or may not notice, but I actually increased the mic sensitivity as of the last stream, and by that I mean Wednesday's stream, which was the Farlands when we reached the spawn chunk. So hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. Hopefully I'm not too loud that I'm like cutting in and out, if you know what I mean, that I'm not clipping. But I should be loud enough so that you can hear me over the gameplay, over the game. So anyway, let's get going. Enough fooling around. But, you know, I just had to share that with you guys because, you know. Okay. All right. The 2 bombs in the room below must be removed by the teeth. Be very mindful of your blocks, as none can be wasted. Let's see. So it looks like the only way we can go is this way. And here's the teeth. Alright, so what are we doing now? What are we doing? Let's see. I don't think there's any... Yeah, there's nothing else I can really do except to move on to the next room. Okay. Well, we're able to... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's actually bad. Yeah, that's actually bad because I can't actually get a block. So... yeah, let's try that again. And let's clear out all the dirt. That would help. There we go. Oh. Yeah, that's... that room is a thing. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, do I want to use those red keys? Do I want to use those red keys? Well, I can retrieve some blocks. It looks like the only way... Let's see. Yeah, there is a blue key right there. Okay, so I can guide a T through the teleport. That'd probably be the first thing I do. Yeah, I'm presuming I'm supposed to use those locks. Okay. So I want one of you guys to enter the teleport. Now I'm going to go through. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe a block would help. Let's see. I'm going to push it to the left. Or should I push it to the left? Okay. All right. It went through the teleport, but that's fine. And now, okay. Grab this guy. Okay, that worked. That actually worked. So, okay, so now we need to have those 3 buttons held down. So it would be like this. And then like this. All right. Okay. Now we have ourselves a yellow key. And what is the yellow key useful for? Well, that's for the the other tooth monster. So, come on. Come on. Alright, awesome. Okay. And now we just... Oh, there's chips under these blocks. Alright. Let's see, we do have a spare block right in here. But who knows what use that block will have. Alright. What's in here? I presume I'm gonna come back with fire boots. Yeah, I'm presuming I'm gonna come back with fire boots. So, it looks like we gotta go this way. Yeah, the one thing about this decade is it's all underground themed levels. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what are we doing now? Are we grabbing the fire boots? Let's see, I can't really retrieve any of those blocks. Yeah, those blocks are mashed together. So, looks like we gotta... Or wait, we can't actually go back. And we also gotta remember there's a thief right there. Could we try and partial post? I don't know if I would do that. Because there's nothing to really... Okay. Yeah, I'm not noticing anything here. So... What other options do we have? Is there a way to bypass this thief? Yeah, that just takes me back. What else would the fire boot be useful for? Maybe I could go in there. Maybe I can go in there. Let's do that. I guess we're gonna mash 2 blocks against a corner. Okay. And then which of these... Okay, which of these do I want to blow up? Which of these do I want to blow up? I do get skates, though, and I can bring this block out. Wonder if it really matters. Let's see. Well, doing that, I can get 1 chip. I don't think it matters. I'm just going to go for it. And then go ahead, blow up this. Okay. All right, so I'm noticing one of these things. First of all, those traps, we don't need to have them open anymore. So we can now go this way. And then we gotta do 1 more. Blow up 1 more bomb. Like that, there we go. Ooh. Okay, I wonder if I'm gonna need any of these guys. Oh, I think I just need them to blow up the bombs. Okay. Got it. And then, let's see, time to bring another block. Right over here. And I can definitely save this water space right here, so I'm gonna push it down 1 below, like that. And do we have everything else? Let's see. I wonder if I'm gonna end up using 2 more blocks over there. Let's see, I have 1 blocky block. Not sure where the other blocky block is. And I don't have... Yeah, I don't have suction boots, so I can't really go in there. Alright, well, there's only 1 way to go. Ooh. Okay, this is kind of neat. Yeah, this is kind of neat. Okay. Except now I don't really need to... Yeah, I don't really need those trap buttons open for anything, so we can have them open. And it looks like there's only one way to go, and that is this way. Ooh. Okay, there's suction boots. Alright. Well, I'm probably going to run out of time, but you get the whole idea. Take this. And the problem here is I'm still going to need the fire boots for something. So I probably shouldn't have gone in there, but then again... Oh, there is another pair of fire boots. Duh. But it's encased in... Yeah, it's enclosed by that bomb, so... Yeah. Alright, well... Somehow, with a $9.99 time limit, we managed to run out of time. So, now we know what we're doing, for the most part. Let's see. Yep, go in here. Or, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm just clearing all the dirt, so I have a clear path. All right. There we go. All right. Well, we now know to put the block there. And I just need one of these guys. And into the teleport you go. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring, we're going to bring these blocks over. Like this. Like that. And like that. Bit of running around, but that's okay. There we go. And now we bring this guy. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, that's right. I have yet to use... Okay, this should... Alright. Alright, come on. In you go. And kablamo. So far, this is not a bad level. All right. And right in through here. And we know for sure the only course of action is to get those fire boots. And then we know for sure we got to do this. Alright, retrieve that block. Yeah, so I know, yeah, there's two ways you can do that, and then there's one way you can do this. And then that last block is to be used over there. But for now, time to use these blocks. Like so. All right. unfortunately, there's this paramecia has to be blown up. And then we can also blow up this bug. And then we can avoid that water space. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to use this block. So that way we have the last block for freedom. And we have one block back through the teleport. So don't forget. All right. And now we're going down here. Yeah, and there we don't take the chips. All right. And now that we're done with those, we can grab those. Okay. Now we shall move on over here. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we do have to do this, don't we? That'll make it interesting for the Melinda time, for sure. Let's see, so we still have... Oh, I guess that pop-up wall is there in case if you want to take the safe route. Yeah, let's uncover that. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. Yeah, this is probably the one thing I don't like about this level is this bit right here. Although, unfortunately, I don't see a better way to do this, so... Gotta go with what we got. Let's see, we do have... Yeah, we can't forget about that room there. Andrew, welcome on in, says, would you like a tip? Yeah, I'll take one. I wonder... You do not need to use the blob here. You can, but you don't need to. With the way things are on this, with the way things are now on this attempt, you have to, but you can try a different approach next time. You remember thinking you needed to use the blob as well? Wonder if uncovering that will help. Maybe that's where that pop-up wall is useful for. Oh, you know what? I had a block, didn't I? I had a block. I probably could have used this block over here. So I didn't necessarily have to rely on the block to do the work for me. Okay, well, that is a neat idea. You know, you can do things a certain way, but you'll end up costing yourself a lot more time if you do things the wrong way. Like, you're not cooked, but it'll take you a lot longer. Also, welcome on in. Can you just go in? This would... yeah, this would definitely be a good... funny... Oh. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? And the blob went into the fire. But what I was gonna say is that would have been a funny moment to use like a Benny Hill theme if anybody's got 20 subs, which actually plays the full Benny Hill theme. Or, you know, I won't say it, but it is one of the bit alerts. So, anywho, let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads while we get back there. So, because yeah, it's gonna take us a while. Okay. And yeah, this beginning part. Trying to clear all the dirt in there. You know, one of these days I'm actually going to accidentally skip the level. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, get this. Now run. Now run. Okay, I didn't actually fall for it this time. That was close. I tried to go into the pop-up wall, but I missed. I missed. Skill issue. Alright, you guys are about to get some chips here in just a second. Did not go off? Okay, I oofed there for some reason. Yeah, apparently sometimes the mix-it-up bot fucks up, so I guess noted for next time. You know how sometimes... Okay. This is the part where I actually gotta focus here. Because... Alright, close enough. I don't mind the dirt in the corner for the time being. But yeah, I know sometimes, you know, when I'm getting streams set up, you know, I'll have to run OBS, close it, and then run it again. I feel like most programs are the same way in that regard. Alright, here we go. Let's see. This way and down. Okay. Actually, wait, is that? Man. Or wait, no, I can still get it out. I can still get it out. I can still get it out. But it's gonna have to take some careful... No, don't. Alright. In you go. There. That took a little bit of maneuvering, but we were able to blow up that bomb there. Okay. Clear this. Get the fire boots. Now run up here. And that's right, don't forget your Amazon Prime. Make sure you use it if you have it for those free Bezos bucks. I don't get plus points, but alright. Yeah, Prime subs are not worth any plus points, but the streamer does get a small portion of the sub. So yeah, make sure you use your Prime if you have it. Okay, going down here. And remember, we need to blow up this bug. Oh, I guess we have to blow up this bomb anyway. The one that was right there, because we have to get a block in through there. Okay. Well, we still have a block back there, and we still have a block. Or no, it is right here. I guess I can just put it there for the time being. Okay. Bring this block over. Bring it down. All right. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. And time to go through. All right. So it turns out we actually don't need to use this blob, but rather we can use the block. So that blob shall drown. And then we can blow up that block. And now we can get the fire boots here. Here we go. Except, oh. Oh. I didn't think I was going to be coming back this way. I didn't think I was going to be coming back this way, but should have used that block earlier. So, wonder how long we're going to be on this level. Hopefully not too long, because I'd like to get to other levels. Yeah, I don't care if I don't get those. Yeah. Just wanna... Okay. Got it. Oh. Okay, I thought my window went inactive, but we're good. And remember, this block is to be used right there. mainly for better access. Go away. Go away. Please. All right. All right. Let's bring one of these guys. Blow them up. And yeah, don't forget to clear the path. All right. And then we take this guy. And boom he goes. Okay. So yeah, now we go down into the teleport. All right. There we go. Grab the fire boots. And then we go up here. Yeah, there's a chip up there. Yeah, so that's where the block has to go. Gotcha. And then we'll need something. We'll need something for later on. There we go. And let's see, do we need that block? I guess I can just stick it right in there. Okay. Alright, here we go. So yeah, not a bad level. Not a bad level, I will admit. Okay. let's make sure we're not missing anything. Let's see. We still have that spare block back at the beginning. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And we don't want to take those chips. There we go. All right. Oops. At least I know how to get it unstuck. Okay. Let's go in here. And then I want to go up in there. All right. Okay. Got the fire boots. All right, we have 2 chips left. There's one there, and then the other one is back in here. Let's see. Yeah, this is just another block sliding thing. There we go. And the last chip, we know where that is. It's right in there. And we have a block right in there. Okay. Alright, kablamo. We have all the chips. And let's see. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're not done yet. But we are going to lose the boots. I think we go around again. Just put it right there. And then we just go around one more time. All right. Okay, we got 1 yellow key. Now let's be careful not to drown, because that would be stupid. And we're not going to be stupid. Let's see. Looks like the only place I can go is up in here. Aha! So... okay, we got flippers. And from there, we can grab these 2 blue keys, which... and this is just a simple block guiding puzzle. we are going to have to use these 2 locks. But what we can do is we can go down in here. Okay, I like how this space is used. Okay, and then we are going to lose the boots, but we'll be able to press this, and now we should have a way back. Let's see, I think I go down? Do I go down? I think so. Which way was it? It was this way. Yeah, it was this way. And then this is open now. And now I can go through here. And the exit is right in there. All right. Whew. Long one indeed. Long one indeed. Next one should be shorter. And that is Fahrenheit Frenzy. Yeah, I think we'll do this level and then we'll take a break. But yeah, good level. And I also solved it with 3:14 seconds remaining. So 2:12 timer, don't get boiled. Yeah. Yeah, don't get boiled. I think that's a new level title. Ah. Yeah, this is the wall pattern looks familiar. Okay, I forgot there was a block in the way. Okay, what to do with that block? Okay, I can kind of see. What if I put the block here? Okay, that gets me 1 yellow key. So I can block this path. Alright. And do this so I have enough time. Okay. Okay, I have 2 yellow keys. I have 2 yellow keys. But now I can do... Okay. wasn't anticipating that. I was expecting the bug to go down, but remember, bugs fall to the left. Okay. Oh, I guess I could have. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I guess I could have just left it open. That way I would have gotten this yellow key right there. And then with what looks to be a one use on the fireball cloner, I can, you know, put the block here and then have it blow up the bomb there. So, alright, let's... Alright. Yeah. And remember, we wait for the bug. Awesome. Grab this. Alright. Okay. Well, there's nothing else up here, so there's only one way to go. And it kind of would have been helpful to know if it was going to take me right back there. But, Yeah, I know this is exactly where I was before. Wonder if it did anything, though. Wonder if it flipped the toggles that I was supposed to know of. Okay. Oh, yeah. It's going to come back. It's going to blow up. Okay, so... I could go the left. But then again, I only had three red keys, so... that wouldn't have mattered much. Yeah, does this do anything? Okay, well, it did something. It definitely did something. But then again, I feel like this was closed before, so I don't think that really did anything. So where else was I supposed to use a block? Because this... I wonder... I wonder if I was supposed to... Or no, because then I wouldn't have gotten that yellow key. Is there anything else I could have done differently? Anything else I could have done differently? Yeah, harder than it looks, for sure. Yeah, that's just gonna take me back to where I was before. There's nothing I can do, really. So what else am I missing? I got a different idea. As I'm going to restart and mix it up. I got a different idea. What if we put a block over the bug? Yeah, we got to try something different. Also, I wonder what this will do. Too late. Yep, I'm too late. All right. Well, to be fair, I kind of hesitated there. Okay. Couldn't quite make it. So maybe what I do is I just grab the block and then run back and see if I can push it. Or would I have enough time to do that? I don't know. Like I said, gotta try some things. Yeah, I would have been too little too late. Uh-huh. And unfortunately, I can't find 3 yellow keys anywhere. Is there anything else I'm missing? I'm clearly missing something, you know. I know for a fact going into that teleporter will make me go left and then drown. Also, let me... Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. And now I just trapped myself up here. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Okay, well, I did get both keys. I could do this, but now I'm stuck because I don't have anything else I can do. So we've tried that option. I think what I need right now is a pit stop, so I'm gonna go take a pit stop, and then I guess we might look in the map. We haven't really explored the whole level, but I'm clearly missing something here. I'm clearly missing something. Okay, well, I could do something like this. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't gotten a clue. I'm going to take a break. I'm probably going to need an exploding pineapple on this one because I'm just not seeing it. But let's see. Yeah, go ahead, get up, stretch, go get yourself something to eat or drink. I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned, and I will see you soon. Don't go anywhere. Alright guys, we are back. And don't forget about that free wheel spin. Don't forget about that free wheel spin. You can earn yourself a sub right there if you land on it. Or if you land on it and choose to pass and choose from the wheel, you can do that too. But don't forget about that free wheel spin. Alright, back to the game. So, I think at this point I'm going to pull up the map and see if there's anything I can really do as far as a hole. Alright. Let's see here. Do. Do. Alright. And what level is it? 128. Alright. And let's make sure y'all can see. What's going on? I might have to yeah, let's shrink this a little bit. Alright. And let's set this to like 150. Okay. So we start right here and we pick up 3 red keys while dodging this bug. Then we go down in here. I should also view. Oh, I thought there was a way to make it so you can't see what's under the block, but I guess not. So we pick up 3 red keys, and we're forced to go down here, right? So the question becomes, the question becomes, Yeah, I still don't see what I'm supposed to do. I'll take an exploding pineapple if anybody knows. But so yeah, we're forced to pick up these 3 red keys and go down this path. But then, once we're down here, there's so many other places we could go. So many other places we could go. So... So what am I trying to do here? Okay, so I got 4 yellow keys. But the only problem, though, is even when I use 4 yellow keys, I'm still forced to... Yeah, even when I got 4 yellow keys, I was still... Like, there's a yellow key here. And there is a suction boot. Yeah, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? Let's see. So yeah, the beginning part right here, I have to do that. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, I have to do the beginning part. So then... What else am I supposed to do that I'm missing? So yeah, I can't really... push a block up there because yeah, I noticed the toggle button was down here. If only there was a way. If only there was a way to get a block onto this water space. Ah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. So the first time around, I was correct. The first time around, I was correct. It's just that I needed to fill in this water space and then go up here and then wait for the fireball to then change the direction, which... Except, is that even viable? It should be, right? It should be. Yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Okay, I was wondering where my sound went, but we're going. We're locking in. And yeah, it's like this. We wait. And then we go do this. And then we go ahead, we do something like this. And then check this out. Boom. It's now open. Now that block has fire underneath it, so we can't really push that block up farther. But what it did do was it opened up another opportunity. So isn't that so clever? Says, isn't that so clever? Says, I like how this level makes you pay attention to the position of the fireball cloner. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I see what I can do next. And that is I can do something like this. I get suction boots. Which means I can go in here. And then get the blue key. And then what's down here? I guess I can press this button. Yeah, it's just some clever tricks. Okay. Alright, I got an idea. Although I don't know if it'll actually work. Maybe I need 2 fireballs. Was I not able to do it in time? Yeah, there's nothing down here. Well, yeah, I am going to run out of time, but... So somewhere... You were in the right position, just need to think of what you can do from now. Alright. Do this. Then do that. And then we take this block, bring it around, and then we do something like this. And then this lets us get out. Oh, I do have, wait, did I pick up a red key? Or no, I picked up suction boots. I didn't actually pick up a red key. But I was going to say, if I picked up a red key, I could go in there. Okay. So, yeah, now we go in here. Alright, so we have the suction boots. What happens? Okay. I got an idea. What happens if we clone a fireball from this position? It just drowns. Okay. So now, what happens if we clone a fireball from this position? Because, yes, see, my problem here... My problem here is the button gets pressed before I'm able to make a run for it. And I know I actually walked into the fire, but the toggle button gets pressed before I'm able to retrieve this block because the button gets pressed before I'm able to walk over here. So, Oh, yeah, right. Yep, like this. Okay. And then we do something like this. Yep, and there is fire under there. Okay. Okay. Well, what if we did something with the bug? Because I noticed there was a bug in there. So that way we can actually get the toggle walls flipping like this. And now we got ourselves a red key. Okay. What's in here? Fire boots? Okay. Okay, so the exit is right there. And what I'm looking at is to get, it looks like all 4 of these blocks mashed up together. Oh boy. I don't know if that's a good idea. Where's the last block? Oh geez. Okay, last block should be right in here. More bad choices. Alright, let's get out. Alright, we escaped. And we're out. And that was Fahrenheit Frenzy. Yeah. Yay! Yay! Wonder if there was a secret hint in that level. I didn't have time to check if there was. Doesn't look like there was. Okay. And now we got a rundown rail yard. So let's see. It is close to 11 o'clock, and we have been going for around 2.5 hours, so a little bit shorter stream. Should we end it there? The first 5-star difficulty level in the set. Even though you had more trouble with Master Carpenter, yeah. Yeah, y'all knew I would struggle with that one. So, let's see. I'm debating on whether we should do this level now or if we should raid on out. We can give this level a shot. Because I have done it before. It's just that I wasn't able to do it during CCLP5 voting. I think because of time. And also, I was able to do it in Walls of CCLP1 when I played it. So, let's give it a shot. Why not? Okay. Right here. And there's nothing under that thing. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt. Okay. Okay, well, I can go up here. And thank goodness this level is untimed. Because that would be... Yeah, it's like the first room. And if you mess up, you go all the way back to the beginning. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. If we don't solve this level today, that's fine. But I thought back to Master Carpenter, and because y'all knew I would struggle with that one, and I managed to get it out of the way, so you didn't have to sit through 2 hours of I do post the VODs up on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. But yeah, let's see. So what would be the first thing I do? I think I would use these pop-up walls so I can save some space for later. Okay, let's see. We have 4 buttons. We have 4 buttons. And how many blocks? 7 blocks. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do this if I want to be able to retrieve that block. Okay. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Not bad. So far, at least. Let's see. How do I... I guess I can just go around like this. I presume I'll stash some blocks aside, which is gonna have to do. And then gotta be careful not to accidentally blow up one of those bombs. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to push here if we're going to want to get this done before my birthday in December, in time for the subathon. Okay, so new area. So I think, yeah. So how would we do this? See, so there are 5 buttons. Five buttons, and the 5th block is there. And I might have messed that up. But let's see. Yeah, it was like the block was right over here. And if I had gone up over here, I would have went up there, and then I would have come down this way, and then I would have pushed the block into the corner. So let's see, what else we doing? Okay. Yeah, so I can't really do anything here. So it looks like I gotta... Okay, I got an idea. So what if I push this one there, and then I went up, I went down. Okay, let's try it. And then... I guess this is fine. Okay. Alright, well we got more of these blocks. Let's see. Are these under traps? Looks like they are. This one isn't. Oh, and I realized I can't push that one back. No, what did I do? Let's see. That one's a trap. That one's a trap, and that one's a trap. So those three are traps. Got it. All right. Not sure if I really want to stash that block in there. I know I did that. Reset so I don't get the skip level prompt. And remember it's down here. And remember it's like this. Okay. Yeah, I figured I would get this, try and do this level while we can, especially if our goal is to Yeah, especially if our goal is to complete CCLP5 before the 14th of December. And, you know, we kind of set the precedent with Master Carpenter. But then again, the VODs will be up on YouTube as well, so even if we go long trying to get through Rundown Rail Yard, then you'll still be able to see it on YouTube. After I highlight it and then transfer it over to YouTube. Or not necessarily transfer, but export it. Yeah. Okay. All right, what are we doing here? I think the same as before. And remember, yeah, remember, okay, I can kind of see what's going on here. I can kind of see what's going on here. And that is, I can do something like this. Okay. And then, let's see. Oh, but yeah, I think I have to do this. And then that way, when I do this, there. Okay, that completes that part. Except now, I should be able to turn around. I should be able to turn it around. Just takes a little bit of maneuvering. Okay. All right, we got the green key. All right, so now what are we doing? Let's see. I don't want to accidentally... Okay. So that trap is being held down. that trap is being held down. I need this trap to be held down. And I do have a block right back there. Make sure to be careful not to... Okay, here we go. Alley-oop. Alright, what is that? Was that 2 of those done? Oh wait, there's more. Uh-huh. Yeah, so... Okay, so I can't bring any blocks through there. It looks like what we have to do is something like this. And then this. And then we should have more blocks in here. All right. Okay. So what I can do, since this block is kind of stuck right in here, except... Am I sure that's what I want to do? Because ultimately the goal is to get one block out. I think I have no other choice for this block. It can really only go one direction, so... Okay. And that means this block can be used right in here. Okay. We got one chip left. And it's this last bit right here. So how many blocks and how many buttons? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have, let's see, looks like 7 blocks and 6 buttons. So pushing it to the right is gonna be a cook if I do that. So I really only see one option right in there. Okay. So yeah, it's like this, and then like this. Okay. Okay, there are 7 buttons. Okay, I was wrong about that. There are 7 buttons. So what I can do this part first. And that way I have it out of the way. Okay. And then this is the part where I really have to be careful or else I could really screw it up. Let's see here. So if I do this, okay. All right, so let's see. So these 2 buttons I can go in on the top, but the only other way we can get the last 2 is right in here, is if we bring it up, bring the block here, and then bring it up. Okay. All right, let's do this. I don't know if I should push the block into that corner just yet. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. All right. Okay. Thing is, once I push this into the corner, it's in the corner. Let's see. I think I can make that work. I think I can make it work. But then, where would we put the other blocks? Yeah, I think this last bit is the one that I'm going to have to really think about this. And if I fuck this up, then, yeah, it's going to be quite the disaster. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. I can push that to the right. I can push that up. Okay. So imagine this block is right here, and this block is right here. So then... I can't really push it down just yet. Yeah, so remember here and here. So imagine that. Oh, except I think I better save that for... Yeah. Because I'm gonna need to push it down somehow. Okay. Um... Hmm. Okay. Well, I can do something like this. That's probably the next step. But now, what does that do? Let's see, that's not going to work. Let's see, push it to the left, and then push this one to the right. No, because I'm gonna need this. So then what does that do? I'm going to use one of the snoozes while I figure this out. What good does that do? I hope I didn't make the wrong move, because that would suck. See, I can do that. But the problem, though, is I need... Yeah, it looks like I need to... Okay. I might not be screwed just yet. But what I really need, I think, is not to... Let's see. I guess I could push this back, but what would be the harm in doing it? The only real harm would be if I had like a block there and a block there. Okay. Hmm. Trying to be careful not to mess this up. Because we are really close to the end. Yeah, I'm saving my next 3-minute ad in case if I fuck this up. But, let's see. Question, though, is how am I going to get that out, though? It's the last puzzle. But it's also... But it's also the hardest one yet. Let's see. I don't know if that's what I had before. Okay, that's definitely what I had before. Hmm. Yeah, the thing is there's so many blocks in such a tight space. I'm gonna use my other snooze. Fuck it. Okay. Okay, what if I did this? Does that help? I think so. Wait. Wait, is this exactly what I had before? I don't know. Think I can do something like this. Perhaps maybe question mark. Okay, let's see. I can push that there, and then I can bring this block around. Okay, it took some thinking, but I think I got this. I think I got this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. And there is a secret hint back here, it looks like. But the problem, though, is can we get to it? I don't know if we can. Looks like we'll never know. Looks like we'll never know. Oh, ice skates. Okay. So we might be able to do this. Except I might have closed it in. Oh well. But that is Rundown Rail Yard by J.B. Lewis. J.B. Louie. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked this level when I played in Walls of CCLP1. Wasn't able to solve it in voting due to the amount of time. 3 minutes of ads coming up, by the way. But yeah. All right. I guess since we're in ad break, I guess I might as well look and see what the hints said. Oops. Oh. Okay, it was a secret hint. So how would I have gotten in there otherwise? Wait. What? Y'all see this? Y'all see this? It's like the hint is impossible to get to. The hint is impossible to get to unless if you go into the editor. But yeah, I don't know what the skates were useful for. Oh. Oh, the secret hint was up there. Oh well, could have gotten the solution with the secret hint, but could have gotten the secret hint with the solution, but that's okay. All right. Well, the next level is Apocalypse Wow. And I've heard this is another goated level. But I think we're going to end it here. Let me wait until ads finish so then I can make my announcement. And then I can... And then we'll pick a raid target and we'll raid on out. I missed that message. Puzzle for the last chip was the toughest. Yeah. Yeah, apparently, yeah. Well, there you go. You got your chips. But yeah, I think we're going to end it here for tonight. Because we did wrap up a pretty difficult level. So, and anyway, next time we'll be starting with Apocalypse WoW, which I've heard is another really goated level in this set. So, got through a few difficult ones? Sure did. How many levels did we get through? Got through 1, 2, 3. Only 3 levels, but I guess considering how late we are in the set, that's typical. Oops. Typical for a 3-hour stream. So we're gonna find a raid target. So make sure to stick around for the extra rotten flesh. And that's right. If we're still open for mod applications, so do check that out. Exclamation point apply for more info. But let's see. We rated Emily CC one time. I think we did duck boxing one time, although they're playing Jump King. Let's see. We could raid Nova, who's doing marbles. But we could also raid Lon the Prize, which I don't see them online at this time. They seem to be online towards the afternoonish hours Eastern. Yeah, let's raid Lon the Prize. And let me just make sure they're not ending, because that would kind of suck. Although if they were ending, I would probably double raid them. Yeah, it doesn't appear that they're ending right this second. So we have our raid target. /raid. And I don't know. Okay, it is a lowercase l. Lon the Prize. This is a new friend we've made from the Streamy Pies. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't done so already. Check out my YouTube. I post all the latest VODs over there. Follow me on Instagram if you want to know what I'm up to in real life. And don't forget to follow me on Blue Sky, where I'll be posting my Go Live messages there. Here's the raid message. grab the top message if you are a non-sub. Grab the bottom message if you are a sub. We're going to send this bad boy on over. But until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day-night time zone, wherever the world you are watching from. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.